Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Dr. Sumeet Patil, and I make videos upon English literature. And up till now I have made and posted several videos related to English history, its background, and several different genres in English literature. As well as if you are new to my channel, don't forget to watch my previous videos and subscribe to my channel, as well as share with your family and friends so that they will get the idea about English literature. So today's video I would be focusing upon a great poet, translator, literary critic, and the first Nobel laureate, first poet laureate, who is none other than John Dryden. He was born on in the year 1631 and he died in the year 1700. Whereas his term when he started writing down English literature, his era is also called as the Age of Dryden, as in the upcoming time, age of Pope, age of Milton, and several writers wherein the name was given to the ages. So here John Dryden, he writes in the era when his first poems and plays were written or which was published. It was in the Restoration era, that is in the from the time which starts from the 1660 to 1700. And today I would be focusing upon his most famous drama, which is none other than All for Love, which was published in the year 1680s, roughly around that time when King Charles II was ruling England. And not only John Dryden was a dramatist, a literary critic, but he served in the time when King Charles II was ruling. He was a member of the governing body in England. And to begin with John Dryden's All for Love, the basic thing, it is taken from William Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra, as well as Julius Caesar. Now what you all have to do is you all must have the idea or the background idea of Julius Caesar as well as Antony and Cleopatra, and then you will have or you will learn more in detail, or you would get in detail about the play written by John Dryden's All for Love. Now there are the two main characters in this All for Love, wherein John Dryden he takes inspiration from William Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra. Similarly, here also there are these two great characters. Antony, who is a Roman general, and he is not living in Rome, but he is living in Egypt. And why he is living in Egypt? Because his lover, his beloved Cleopatra, who is the queen of, or who is the most beautiful women on earth. It is assumed at that point of time that she was so beautiful that several proposals she refused when they came, but she fell in love with Antony, and hence Antony started to live in Egypt rather than living in Rome, where he was ruling. And not only this point, but he was also married. Antony was married to Octavia. Also not only married, but they had two beautiful daughters. And the next character is Octavius, who is the brother of the wife of Antony, that is Octavia, and his name is Octavius. So now what is happening in this play All for Love is everything is I should say it is intermingled or juxtaposed in one situation or at the one point of time. But now the first and the foremost thing when the play starts is people see that the Nile River is overflowing, and as you all know that the Nile River which flows through the Egypt, and it is the longest river in the on the planet Earth. So these people, that is some saints and other people, they see that this river is overflowing, and they assume that there is something wrong which is going to happen. And what all things wrong are going to happen, that you will learn in the upcoming moment. So now on one hand Antony is ruling or he is having the total control power over Egypt, whereas he has a full support of his beloved, that is Cleopatra, who is the queen of that place. And now what is happening is there are another characters, that is General Venditius, who is a very good friend of Antony. And apart from General Ventidius, there is also one another friend, that is Dolabella, who is also who also used to love initially Cleopatra, that he used to have a great kind of charming, or he used to like Cleopatra, but he never gathered that kind of courage to express his views to Cleopatra. And now what is happening here is, when these people are together, that is Antony and Cleopatra, Octavius, who is the brother of the woman, that is the wife of Antony, that is Octavia, he is having trouble that rather than sitting on the throne in Rome and living the life in a very peaceful way, Antony has gone to Egypt and he is living with Cleopatra, and he is not taking care of his wife Octavia. So what he does is, he starts a fight with Antony, and then in that fight, Antony does not take that much inclusion, or he keeps himself aloof from the fight. But in that fight, he loses the fight, and then Octavius wins the fight. But why the fight was, I should say, why the fight initiated? The fight was initiated so that when he will lose the battle, he would once again come to his sister Octavia, and then he will rule Rome. But it didn't happen. He kept himself aloof in the room, and he stayed there. And then what is happening is, now here there is a servant to that is Cleopatra, that is Alexis, and what he does is, he gives the information to Antony, and that these are the things behind them that is happening, that Dolabella, he comes to the scene, or he comes to Rome, and he meets the Cleopatra, and this scene, or this part is told by Alexis to Cleopatra as well as to the Octavia. Now Octavia, when she comes to Egypt, she had a little bit quarrel between with Cleopatra, that she is blaming that you took my husband from myself and from their children also, and they are not protected, or they are not guarded by their father, as well as the kingdom is not protected by the king, that is Antony. And then what happens is, Cleopatra, she also gives her own intuition, or she also gives her own idea, or her own feeling, that you are so fortunate that you are the better half of Antony, and on the other hand, I am no one. I am just a person that Antony is looking to. He is not his lover. He didn't give any kind of title. That is, he never married to her. And then what is happening is, they both had a quarrel or a fight, and they both go. But this is the thing which is learned by Alexis, and then Dolabella, when he comes and meets Antony. And this thing, when Antony learns that there is some kind of connection between Dolabella and Cleopatra, he is, I should say, he goes under depression or something like that. But what happens here is, Cleopatra sends some kind of bracelet to hand over it to Antony, and tell him that rather than keeping aloof from everything, you just try and wear this bracelet from myself, and then you can go on to live your life in Rome. But this never happens. What he thinks is, rather than going Rome, I will kill myself here, and I will die here in Egypt. So this is the whole background idea. And to the end, what happens is, Dolabella, when he goes and had a little talk with Cleopatra, this is seen by Alexis, that is who is the eunuch, and who is the servant to Cleopatra, and he goes and tells this thing, that that is Antony has got the idea that Dolabella and Cleopatra, they are talking, and he has kissed the hand of Cleopatra. So there is misunderstanding between Antony and Cleopatra, as well as who creates this misunderstanding, that is Alexis, who is the servant to Cleopatra. And then what happens is, on one hand, when there is another battle which is going to happen by Octavius and the Antony, they plan that Antony is told by Dolabella as well as his general Ventidius. He tells that we are the Syrian people they are going to help us, and they are trying to help us, but on one condition they are trying to help us. They will help us only if you leave Cleopatra. You have to keep yourself and with your family, and then only we will help you. But with this condition, Antony is not willing to leave Cleopatra, because he is in utter, or he is in love with Cleopatra. So he refuses that proposition, and then he tells that rather than fighting, I will keep myself locked in a room. And then he sees that his kingdom is, or Octavius, when there's a fight between Octavius and the army of Antony, his people are directly losing the battle with the Octavius. And then what happens is, he sees that nothing there is left. So he goes to a room, and then he tries to kill himself. But before trying to killing himself, what he tells to General Ventidius is, you kill me, and that won't be, I don't want to see the life which is going on, which is so troublesome. But General Ventidius, he tells that rather than killing you, I would kill myself. So what Antony does is, Antony kills himself through the sword, but the sword doesn't goes into his heart, and he is still alive for a minute or two, or for some time. And then Alexis, he runs towards Cleopatra, and he tells that the plan which you told, that I would kill myself, and then Antony will go back to Rome, but that turned upside down. And then the real thing that has happened is, Antony has killed himself, and then Cleopatra, she runs towards Antony, and she looks to Antony, and Antony, he is telling to Cleopatra the last words, that is, this is the last moment wherein I am seeing you, and wherein I am laying in your arms, and we will meet in heaven. So here the play ends, but before the conclusion, that is, Cleopatra, she also asks her one of her servant to bring a very poisonous snake, so that the snake will bite him, and she will get killed by the venom when the snake will bite her. So this is the conclusion. And when she tells her servant to bring the snake, she was dressed in that kind of attire that she was about to marry the prince, or the king, that is Antony, on the throne wherein he was sitting, where he killed himself. When Cleopatra also goes to that place, and she thinks that I am also now relieved, and I am now the queen of Antony and the kingdom. And then she kills herself, or she tries to kill herself with the help of that poisonous snake. So this is what the story is about, which is taken, or which is inspired, John Dryden has inspired from the play, one of the plays written by William Shakespeare, Antony and Cleopatra. So I hope you all have got the background idea about All for Love by John Dryden, which was published in 1680s, which is totally based upon tragedy, romantic tragedy, and it is written in blank verse. So guys, this is it for today's video. If you have liked the video, please comment below, and please tell me what all things you need to learn, as well as I will make those videos in the upcoming days for sure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share this video as much as possible with your family and friends who like English literature. Thank you so much.